Welcome everybody to the latest Challenge of Doom. I am your host, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and man who builds plastic models in his spare time, Senior Doom, coming to you live from Seattle, Washington, where we just watched the U.S. men's soccer team. Oh, yeah, they're not around in the World Cup anymore, but you don't have to watch that. You can come here and watch us as we get ready here to start the Challenge of Doom, our kind of bi-weekly tournament. And as we have well over 128 people signed up and we have over 128 ready, so it looks like right now we're going to have about 7 people miss out on the cap or miss out, and there's not much I can do about that because I need to cap the tournament, so I don't. So hopefully everyone else out there is having a good night, and we are going to start off right off the bat. If you could stream, we'd love to have you on because, hey, look, there's a lot of ends. Wow. Oh, wait. Is Dragapult almost didn't clear everything. That was close in the first thing, but let's see. We got a couple people already getting into the tables of stream. We do have Is Dragonbane with Hops Peladon, Freezing Taco, I'm trying on. And then we also have a Hen. I've not seen Hen before, but let's go see what they're playing. We also have Luke Skywalker, who is a concurrent player, but let's see what Hen is on. And then we'll go from. Hopefully everyone's Monday went well. Mine was work. Because work is work. Happens. New tile, 500 subs to raise the entry cap. You know, actually, honestly, if somebody dropped like 5 subs, 100% I would raise. If somebody paid and said, hey, I will pay this much, I will even throw the money, part of that money into the challenge itself. So I would 100% be like, yes. Looks like I did grab a Dragapult Deathstorm, but then I had multiple stuff into it. But we'll go ahead and see who this is. I'll have the names updated here in a minute. Vamp. Okay. They are up against. This is Henry Thompson with Dragapult versus Oyos of Vamp. I don't know if I said that name right. But they are on that good old Flareon box. We got the Flareon Noctowl coming in. See this map goes. Updated. Go. And let's see how this first round goes. We'll also jump to every game we possibly can. I'm not going to just stay at one game if this one goes fast. As we see Bird, Latias, Straub. Here we see double Dragapult. Got both our judges, a couple Crispins. So we also got the Meowth. Gotta turn on this timer for the round. There it goes. Trying to also keep an eye on everything they prize. Is it worth? Oh, no, they went first. Okay, I'll say, is it worth playing the Lilies? Going first is Dragapult. You don't put down the Badoo until you absolutely know. A very good play here by Henry. As Vamp has already put down the underground, give themselves a bigger bench possibly. Henry currently plays 3 outs with Team Rocket's Watchtower. And Oya, we'll just say Vamp. Vamp plays 3 stadiums himself, 2 Area 0 Underdepths, and 1 Gravity Mountain. So they could actually lose the stadium battle. It might have been more beneficial for them to wait to put down the Area 0 Underdepths. I don't know what they might have felt doing so early. With it being open lists, they could have held. Unless we're going to see a KO here from the Rotom. They feel that was that important in the prize trade, then yes. But being a very heavy deck with the owls, Team Marcus Watchtower, it can be devastating. Now our Dragapult player here plays 0 rare candies. So we won't be seeing that. We will see the recon directive here. Maybe. Yeah, I think you probably I could see. Yeah. A little baby drippy Badoo. Probably Crispin here guarantees you get the energy. No, we are going to see the Meowth. And Meowth is going to be a possibility of a judge. Yes, going to bring that hand down. A little risky, in my opinion, but you know what? They do play, this deck does play the Sparkling Crystal. That's something we see a lot of. And you do know Henry here priced 2 boss's orders. So as much as you might want to, and we see that they're not, play that Ultra Ball here, try to get an Energy Cloak set up for the turn. They are going to give up a second prize here to the Rotom. But they do have them limited. They did draw into the Flareon, though. Well, that's a Jolteon. I'm sorry. My apologies. It looks like Henry was surprised by that, too. I did not realize there was a Jolteon in this list. There is. So they take the KO there. We'll see what Henry's response is against Vamp. Response is pull here. Yeah, it feels really bad losing. And they also, on top of it, prize their Pheasantipity, and they've already used their Meow. So they don't have many more outs of this unless they use Cloak here. I think the Watchtower is where it's at. You know you have a KO. You're not going to sadly spread damage. Now you know you have a KO. Jolteon. Attack with Flashing Spear, but they need to discard energy from bench Pokemon to do it. And they need to discard 2 basic. That would be 60 plus 180. Come out to be about 30. So obviously not KOing a Dragapult. Did not expect to see a Jolteon EX to start tonight, but hey, we just did. So they have the Owls, they had the Gravity Mountain, so that leaves them down with 1 more stadium left. The Area 0 ups 1 more. We'll see if they have an opportunity to do more with it. And also, this is a weird thing. Talking about like people wanting. We had 2 people no show. I shortened the time between signing in and the start of the tournament. So that means someone decided to not show up after 10 minutes. Yeah, gaming, usually a lot of people later on the get in. We have a lot of people come in, they sign up early, and they sign up early in case they want to play. So if there's any reason you want to play, think you might want to play in this, sign up early for the Mondays. Fridays, sign up, doesn't matter. You can sign up 2 minutes before it starts. There's never an issue with it. The issue is Mondays. And the reason why I run a capped on Mondays is because, well, I have a job. I work. Also, faithful Ashura, thank you for the. And so I can't be up until I have to be up. I have to deal with kids. I have to do all that good stuff. All fine. Oh, we're going to actually see the other attack. 280 during the next turn. The Pokemon cannot attack. So we are seeing a Dragapult not go down to go swimming. What's up, Sonny? Hopefully you had a good night. Hope your stream went well. Catch the tournament today. Well, let's see what they get off the top deck here. Pop in into a or energy. At this point, you have to attach the energy. You know you're going to lose the dragon. Or we could see a Badoo here. You know what? I wish I could check, Sonny, how many times you've probably just every single stream ever. I think the only time I've seen you, I think you missed it, was the NAIC. That's a read. Ooh, boss's order. Going after that pole. Pole doesn't have any energy. Do top deck the Ultra. There's a sparkling crystal, but no energy. So we're going to see the Monkey Dory. Hold on to the Monkey's turn. Looks like Mamp's having the same issue trying to find out of the active. Surprised because they play a lot of different energies, so not expected to be that much of a problem, but I guess it is. Crispin, we're going to see some energy. Actually, a little surprised this EV box doesn't play any sort of just switch. Like it felt like all Noctowls at some point were playing switch. Anything with a Noctowl was playing switch. At least what it seemed like with like watching through these tournaments, seeing the deck from it, just constantly every week they would have a switch out. But that was when we were a little bit more clutch happy, and we haven't been as clutch or sob happy as we recently. Considering that they could even sob, and they haven't yet. Well, we haven't even seen. Next one with bees. I just don't know. Ooh, special red card coming in. See the red card. Probably a Lily's Determination would be pretty good here. Need to get rid of that stadium. That stadium is causing havoc. That is not a stadium. I still just need to play bees. I haven't had much of an opportunity to play bees. I've been playing Dragapult, Dusknoir, And there's a bug with um the mobile version where if you take, and this is like, oh, bug and live, what do you mean? It's where if you, it will disconnect you if you take more than one prize. Or not more than one prize. If two separate Pokemon are KO'd, including your own. So if you KO something with your own Dusknoir, it will crash. And I have no idea what causes it, and I wish I knew. Like if I could dodge it, other than the fact that maybe the game told me to stop playing Duskbolt. See, I love the streak. I love that Twitch added that. That's such a good thing. And we do see the Dragapult go down. So let's go ahead and see who else is still playing. Maybe we'll get something on. Is Dragon Maid's done? Let's see. Freezing Taco. Their game's still going on, but looks like they're about to lose to Hops Trevenant. Skywalker's game is still going. They are right there on the end. Let's go ahead and pop that one up. And I will see who they're against and what is going on. Luke Skywalker, plain old Dragapult, going up against Rocket's Honchkrow. All right, then. I have a player on Friday tell me the reason why they always think Dragapult players are willing to stream is because they feel like they'll win and not make an embarrassment of themselves. And you know what? I think that's kind of true. I could see the logic in that. Okay, I did play against Ninja Star today. What is up with my screen? Why is it so over the side? So weird. Ah. I'll have to see what's up. This one specific screen. Weird. Doesn't I do that, huh? Streaming is what it is. Not enough for the KO there. Do have them limited. Will they have enough draw power? That's the big question here. Will this Honchkrow be able to draw out of this, set itself up, blow this Dragapult up? I mean, it happens. Sometimes they'll just have what there is. What is it? Ariana have it? Maybe they don't. But even then, like, they still need to get everything. Proton. Or put the Ariana. Empoleon EX was just done? Seriously? I haven't even looked fully at all the decks. Did they whiff? Oh, they whiffed. Oh, there's that. And we'll see if there's anyone else who's streaming who has a game still going. What about Dr. Callahan? Callahan is currently still going up against Enzorark. So there we go. We'll get that one up as well. So anything with a challenge night, we will just keep grabbing every single game. Find and just keep it going. Dr. Callahan is up against Kanaya Combo, who is playing Zoroark, and our Dr. Callahan here is playing Froslass Dunsparce. Mega Froslass, forgive me, Dunsparce. Which one of the biggest things I know, because we watched Dr. Callahan and on Friday, and he came in late. He ran pretty good. He is a very, very heavy Wally's player. You will see they put his name 15 times. This little stuff. He will eat hits and just Wally it away. I believe his list plays 4. So let me check that. The list plays, 4 Wally's Compassion.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
And there we see the game as the opponent conceded. And Zesty Armadillo is our last person streaming. Let's see what their game's currently at. Their game is over as their opponent conceded as well. So let's actually take a look here as I come back to in Seattle on what is in the metagame and what is not. So we do know for a fact. I didn't even see what was a deck out. I was still looking around trying to see your list and everything. I beat an Alakazam with deck out recently. It was hilarious. Let's see. Enzorark is technically number 1. Technically. You'd be like, what do you mean technically, dude? Well, Dragapult Dusknoir has 8. Dragapult has 6. That puts it at 14. Also, Humizer, thank you for the tier 1 sub with Prime. As a Prime sub, as a Prime sub member, you get to go ahead and take 5 shots at the Jeff Bezos mannequin. Go ahead and do that anytime you want. And also, as our Senior Vice President of CEOs, thank you for renewing your subscription. Here at Doomco. At Doomco, we bring you the best tournament quality action we can, whenever we can, while I'm not overly sleep deprived. We are currently waiting on 8 matches here, with about 12 minutes left in the round. And currently, Slowking, our number 2 deck right now, is 6-2. And Zoroark's got a 7-4 record, which all the Zoroark's being done, which makes sense. Dragapult's Dusknoir not having too good of a start here, maybe 50-50. Mega Greninja coming out 3-3. Seeing some more play. And we got regular Greninja at 2-2. Including Ninja Star. What is it? Not Ninja Star. Yeah, Ninja Star. Here, we have Francesco Amati, the player who's most known for playing Ninja Star. Right? Show the list. I played against them this morning. I did beat them, so as you can see here, and resting list, I did see they included the Gravity Mountain. I don't know if it's a list I could play, and part of me still thinks that maybe it's trying to do too much. But if somebody's willing to play their deck and find the outs and do everything into it, then good for them. I don't know if we'll see Az's Tranquility in other decks, though. I'm not sure about this. But it is what it is. Well, you should subscribe to Twitch because I haven't hit the numbers yet. I think to get ads on YouTube. I don't even remember how to subscribe. Oh, we're at 568. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Which, hey, if you're not subscribed to the youtube.com/@SeniorDoom, that's no underscore like the Twitch. We put all the VODs on there. Not as chatty as Twitch. Twitch has a lot more to offer. A lot more, I would say, a bigger community, obviously. And yeah, the biggest thing I didn't start streaming YouTube. Let's look at it. You look at my YouTube real quick. See, like I do have some older. I do have some older videos on. Like, what is this like? I used to feature decks. I would record a game and then I'd make a video of it, feature game of the week. It was really hard to do. It's like we find a game we think would be the feature. We're like, yeah, this is great. We do it, and then it turned out no. Horrible. So like we only did that for a while, but this is the video everyone always goes to where I break down and redesign PTCGO. I do stream on YouTube. We stream at YouTube at the same time. I also used to do like art stuff on here. Like you can see, like I had videos. I stopped trying to do videos, moved mostly to live. So you can see like every single tournament of Doom is backed up like on here. Like it goes for months and back. And sometimes I forget to update the icons. See more. And no, Natada and Michael are not on tonight. I forgot to update that. What's the YouTube channel name? Sec here. But you gotta see like an evolution of like the tournament style and everything we used to do. As you go through, you can see like the old tournament setups. You can see me on there a few times. What was I holding in that? One of these looks like I had a burger. Oh, it was my hand. I had a burger. Like, what was I doing with the burger? Honestly, I might move back to this style here with the full size card. I kind of like it now. To do a new version. But as you see, whole bunch YouTube. Ever need to find something from the past? Ever want to watch and I have an okay experience. I like I said, Twitch usually it was way more of community kind of, but it's there. If you ever want to go back, see a game that happened, it's all good. We are currently waiting on 3 matches. I've been streaming Twitch much longer. Streaming YouTube. I've been with a middling on partner for like a year and a half. If I really, the way I would do it, okay. If for me to hit partner would be I would need to do like tournaments with every single one of them streamed. then I would have to do it again like the next month. So it would be like 2 months of just like massive tournament streams, like small money matches. It would be a lot of money put in just to make. And it's even funnier. You can tell what the format's at by looking. I can tell by looking at what the stats of viewers are. So again, I'm very open about things like what happens with very much an app. Part of it is also because but I'll pop it up real quick. You can tell when the community is mostly into stuff and when they're not. There you go. Okay. You see like the spikes and valleys? The spikes were always like a new set. And the valleys are when like we're hitting the end of the set, like where we are right now. And so okay, people are like, okay, whatever. I'll wait for the next stuff. And then it spikes, and then it valleys, and it spikes, and it valleys. You can also tell where I caught COVID. And then when I was when Mrs. Doom was in Ireland, it was this huge thing here. And this is like where I caught COVID. But it's fun to look at that. Like look at any major streamers like things for PTCG. Right now, everyone's kind of like down in a valley. The category in general is just in one of those valleys, and it will kick back up probably next week, next Friday. Because next Friday we'll have new set, we'll have new cards, we'll have the whole kit and caboodle. Which I still never did find a full set list for this, for the next set. Trooper_5, thank you for the follow. I mean, I'm even going to a pre-release on Saturday, and I still don't even know what's in the full set. Actually, I'm kind of surprised at that too, Dragonbane. We'll look your deck up real quick. Wait, it does. It does. It does classify as Hopzation. Right there. Oh, it's just classified. I thought you said wasn't classified. Yeah, you don't have like enough Archaludon in it to make it qualify. Like, I don't remember exactly what the amount something needs for it to go. There was Robin once said what it took. And I don't remember what it was. Oh, and it looks like we are finished with the round. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and get round 2 up, and we'll go ahead and find. You know what? Let's actually watch this. Dragonbane, we're going to get you on. Let's see who you're pairing up again. Oh, the Desi's also streaming. If I win, Robin can make a new deck profile. You could also go into the Limitless Discord and be like, Robin, make a new deck profile. Robin. I don't remember who did that. They did it for one of their decks, and They got Robin to do it and it was hilarious. Well, can't you beat Lucario though? Oh, you're up against Zesty Armadillo even. That's hilarious. Okay. You can beat Lucario. Come on. Believe in yourself. Everyone in chat, start clapping for him. Oh man, that means I have to update my decks. How did I not do one for Hopzation? Well, yeah, no, Sorrel Edge is probably going to, pardon my French, beat your ass, but. All right, we're just waiting for the game to get going here. That up and we'll get going as I'm still trying to like figure out what like, because I know the Escadrille. Escadrille's like the I keep worrying about. Same thing with the hide and sneak, the Sinatra, the Ben. Also, did anyone else see that kid who pulled all gold Darkrais? Let me see if I can find the tweet. I'll post it in both YouTube and stuff. It was at a pre-release, and he had a mistake pack. Yeah, it was no code card or basic energy. Why am I not finding the tweet? I can find the images. But 11 gold Darkrai. Also, there was a report going around saying that people's booster boxes are short a pack. Ooh. Well, no, they got hops back. Also, for the first time ever on this stream, Pat Rat is made its appearance. Everyone, give a round of applause to Pat Rat. Ooh, we got a Pokepad. Okay. Okay. See the baby Arch. I keep the secret box, and ooh, this is a hard call. You have the Arch. You kind of wish that was Metal Energy. You can see a Metal Energy going. Is Philippe more important? What does Philippe even do? And someone chat to me. Philippe is our Mr. D, and he customers out. Catch up to from just crutch one. Oh, he's Temu Welder. We do see the KO here on the Lucario. They do have the Lilies and Lunatone in the active with the Soul Rock and another Lucario on the bench. See how Makuhita come down, and the Postwick is gone, but they do have the Postwick sit in hand. See that come down this, as it looks like they're going to let the Makuhita take the hit here. They must not have any energy in hand, be able to draw, or even attempt to take an attack with a Soul Rock. Soul Rock attack would probably do. See the energy attached. Doing enough here to KO the active, get some damage on the bench. Would we possibly see Archaludon here? Gravity Mountain is not doing anything here other than knocking off your Postwick. And Patrat here is just eating. It's not doing anything. You see the balloon go onto the Archaludon, which that's the baby art, isn't it? That's what I get for not fully checking out a deck list. It is. Baby Arch is in there to give all. It has the ability Metal Bridge. All your Pokemon that have Metal Energy attached have no retreat costs. Will allow them to retreat this Zation if they need to. It's just a chill guy. Oh my god, that could actually be kind of cool. I think I could do it. Well, we did just lose a baby Duraludon, but we still have Big Zation. Did get a boss's orders, but I don't think we need to do anything with the boss's orders. At least not this turn. Would be nice to do a little bit more damage. See, Film Sauce says like he's just a chill guy. And Pokeyemi was here. Pokeyemi would be like, he's just a little guy. Because that is my favorite catchphrase of hers ever. She says it so well. I should have made it a sound clip. I really should have. Maybe I'll do that during the Doom Worlds. Which actually, funny enough, talking about like casting, I've been listening to like podcasts with like baseball casters and stuff, broadcasters, and funny enough is some of them are like, yes, you absolutely need a catch. And other ones are like, no, do not have a catchphrase. Only going to be known for that. And I don't know which one to follow. Do I need a catchphrase? Should I have a really chat? So we're gonna film stuff. I have something to show you. Show everyone here after this game finishes. That's what the catchphrase is. And it puts the hot dog in the bun. And the cheese hits the burger. Oh my god, why are they Premium Proing so hard? Oh, that's why. Could we see a Hops Cramorant attack here? Would a Hops Cramorant actually do kind of well? We have the balloon on the Archaludon. I don't even know what magnetic energy does. To be honest, I have no idea what it does. Oh, no retreat. Okay, it's mediocre. Mediocre. Yeah, this is the call. Because you get attached the magnetic energy to the Cramorant and make sure you attack Bean, find Postwick and everything else off the Lily, because you're only going to get 6 and not the. You are doing extra damage because of the Snorlax. So the question is, what is your odds that you think you're going to hit what you need? And you need to make a decision now. I think boss is the right. Because if you even put 150 so close, use the lilies. At this point, you got to use the lilies. You might lose out on the boss for the next turn, but it'll give you more options, and because you're still 20 short from doing a boss KO with the Zacian. Again, your 4 prizes. Oh, Fickle Spitting. Here you go. 270. Now, the other reason why I would have played the lilies is it would give me a chance to get another Hobzation up, because they do have the Makuhita on the bench. The Makuhita can come up here and it can bring up that Zacian. And then now you're still going to be looking for it. And that Cramorant's not attacking. Well, I won't say you've lost yet, but I don't know if evolving the baby Arch was wrong. I think you needed to Lily that last turn to get a bigger board state out. Like you were so limited on cards, maybe even like the boss play, that you didn't think about seeing the Hariyama. There's no way we will do the same thing here. There it is. Yeah, I definitely see where some of the misplay was. Dragonbane. Let's see who else we got. Using Taco still going, possibly. They're dying. Oh, this is what I was going to show you, Film Sauce. Here you go. You look at that. Why I look for see if any games are still going. I think we're nearing for the end. Oh, they're done. Just saw Zesty Armadillo. We need Decidueye's done, so we will have to wait until the next round. See, I was wondering about that too, about the Philippe going early. Your Lucario opponent disconnected. Ouch. But you know what? We take those. We take those. Ever sit here and say like, oh yeah. Stream Snipe Mario. Is he still? I thought his game was. That is a freaky ass huge dog. This is still a debate that's going around. Debate it should be had. Just checking it out. Should you or should you not have pre-roll ads? I'm not a big fan of pre-roll ads. To be honest, man, misplays happen. There's not much you can do. You know, I tried my best. I did what I thought I needed to do, and then it just didn't work out. Let's see. Okay, Dragon Man. That's what I was almost screaming. Was like, use the Lily. It would give you so many more outs. But again, like we're just saying here, is just something for you to remember, something to think about. Like, what did I do wrong? What did I do different? And even just like the match, like how do you even feel about like okay, I did this, I did that. Am I doing any pre-releases? Yes, actually, I'm doing a pre-release this Saturday. Me and a few friends got together early enough to do it. Say, hey, we're going to do it. But the thing is, so because of that, like we had to email early. Now, what do I want to pull? I want the hide and sneak. Like I was saying, that's like the one thing I remember that's out there. Hide and sneak. But I don't know how well hide and seek does outside of the Dragapult matchup. I have heard some people say like it's absolutely horrible into the single prizer. Like you try to play Slowking, you lose. Yeah, actually, Kill Spree Boss, this is a pretty massive time difference. What's up, Zesty? I know you damage isn't going to cost too much here. I know they're okay. They lose the 3 price turn here. Oh, don't they? Yeah, they just straight lose here now, don't they? Yeah, they just straight lose. Dun dun dun. And I keep forgetting to update that Michael and Nutella are not on. I keep forgetting to update them. It's a Monday. I was at work all day. We had someone go on a 2-week vacation. Got to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Got to be a little bit more on time. Well, not on time, more on top of it. Okay, this is Kill Spree Boss. This is the way to put it. What are they playing, and how many actions are they taking a turn? That is how we define slow play. We don't just define slow play by what is the time difference. We define it by like our actions being taken. So, like one of the things is like we'll look at Zoroark. Zoroark will run up a bit of time because of trade. Trade takes some animation time. Not as bad as Gardevoir did, though. Gardevoir had absolutely trash time. So it would just build up over and over and over. There's nothing you could do. So you end up with you end up with that happening. So that's what we kind of look at, because time could be wrong. You could do a lot of actions in one turn. You could have 20 cards and you're doing a combo that takes time. Again, animations take place into play. But that's also when your opponent's starting to like really get that time difference that the DCS events will ask for. I'll ask for people to show me. Okay, show me what's going on. Let me watch it in person. Give them a warning. And then if they continue to do so after the warning, then they get a game loss. And the thing is, like, at least with this format, even with like time differentials, it has not been that bad. When we had control decks, it'd be really. We had someone actually ping me in the judge call and ask me to by their opponent for itching pollinating for 12 turns. Well, kill spray, we might pick you up because Obs Trevenant is interesting. What is this? Oh, it's Heracross on other. What's Heracross on? Oh, this is like the newest controlled. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this. Anyone else has seen this? This is like the newest version of control. You're using stuff here like the Cubchoo. You're doing 10 damage. Your defending Pokemon can't attack, forcing them into essentially a switch. You're not doing anything inherently that's super bad. Then you have like Tongue Pull. Opponent reveals their hand, put 2 basic onto the bench. So it's a little bit more attack heavy than item heavy like it used to be. Like we don't have like. Does it disrupt the invitational points? Yes, it does not give you the same points. It's not the invitational. It's the excuse me. Same thing. You've got this Drillbur, which actually this Drillbur is kind of cute. Drillbur saying, "This is my life now." Actually, look at that. Drillbur is 1 foot and 18.7 pounds. He's just a fat kitty. Some of these Pokemon are not that big. You don't realize just how small they are, especially considering some of the artwork. Like, the Dedenne here is 8 inches and weighs less than 5 pounds. And the thing is, Zesty, I can't combine accounts and combine the points. I can't even manually give points. Otherwise, there's been people like I've had to disqualify, quote unquote. So because they're dropping before top 8. So they would have, so someone else could get into top. Because there's not an option to say, okay, they drop doesn't knock them out, put the next person. Not much I can do with it. No, I just I can't. It's so I guess like I can show you exactly what I can do with series. I would assume 8 inches of the body, and the tail is probably not. I'd have to see like, I can do like edit series. I can edit the point structure. And I can put like best finish limits, but I don't because I think it's funnier. And then like I can go through the description. And then the other thing I do is like select the tournament. So like I can make sure tonight's tournament's on here. Goes like that. So it shows me every tournament. And I can't change anything. Can't change who the person is or what it is. Can't combine accounts. So like if we go look at like people's accounts, the most I can do is come in and just look at your records. Actually, what are we at now? 14,856 players. We are almost 2,000 more players than last. At this point, we still have 10 more tournaments to go. The same amount as last year. What are we waiting on? Low King versus. It's like a half a control box. What does this Ala Momola do? Oh, okay. This is like a night stretcher at home, kind of. It's a night stretcher. I guess what you're doing is you're using to pull the LGM and the Deden. Okay, maybe. Okay. So Film Sauce asking 8 inches from the tail or what? If you use measuring at cat's length, yeah, bench stretcher, you are supposed to measure from the base of the neck where a collar rests to the base of the tail. Dedenne doesn't have like a cat's head where like you will probably go from the tip of the nose to the base of the tail. But considering that, I mean, it's 8 inches. Could Robin do it, you think? Possibly. I just don't know. I don't know if he would or not. Because there's a lot of different ones. Like the biggest one I'm trying to get is I want him to. The biggest thing I want for the tournaments is the saying here. Oh, check-in bug. The check-in bug is the one I've been wanting to fix the most. We will have up to 6 people now a week having the check-in bug, where they can't check in. They just can't check in. Sucks. And then I have to sit there and reset their round, reset their game every round. All right, round 3 is up. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a game. Let's see what the doc's on. Dr. Callahan is up against Itchy P and the Rocket Honchkrow. Not as much there. Luke Skywalker's still on the pole. We know Zessy's on. What was Freezing Taco? Did we bring up Freezing Taco yet? They have the Dun Spars. Freezing TCG. Arsham S. That's what. Oh, 2 with the Mega Greninja. Okay. Never mind. Let's go ahead and go with the Desi. I want to get it on before it's like. I do know the Desi. Wow. Okay. It's really wide screen. How do you even get that screen that wide? Cool. The Desi player was so they had submitted the wrong list, and this is also going into like what. Would it be cool if there was times you got a single mulligan? Like, I don't know, we could say a season, we could say, I don't know how you want to put it, but like how How would you feel if like you could change your deck once a season, or not once one tournament a season? I could track it and everything. Like your deck's just not working out. But like, here's the problem with that, and I can already tell you right off the bat: is someone you could easily abuse that, because then you could like change up for a huge metagame shift. But it just seems interesting because it comes up every once in a while. Someone's like, "Oh, I submitted the wrong list. I submitted the," and they usually it's like a 2-card change. But at the same time, it makes me feel like it's too lenient. And as we're trying to make online play more serious, we end up with having to think about stuff like that. Like, you would never be able to do it in a tournament. Then they still have some allowances, like in-person tournaments will, if you accidentally put all the Illustrator rares in, but you still play the same 60 cards, they will give you a warning for that. So this is really widescreen. I don't think I've seen this one. Probably like me is on a double. See the roll can't start. There's a Pavilion in the discard, in the hand. Buddy pop in will allow them to grab before here. Slowking has to put energy onto Gladius to be able to grab Pokemon they don't want to do. But you know what? You have to, yeah. We just see the Mega Kangaskhan coming to the active. A Wondrous patch here, probably going on right. Slowpoke. Run errand here, grab 2 more cards. But we don't get to see that. Playing live ladder lately has made me put Shaman back in my Dragapult deck just because of how many Slowking I've been hitting. Like, I can't keep doing this. I cannot try to get 4 out a turn 1, because I prized 1, I might prize 2, I might prize. I just can't keep doing this. It'll just be easier to get a Shaman. Easier to find a Shaman, even though Buddy Puffin does not search out Shaman. No matter how much you try about it. And that's something I actually watched in person. Oh, they did get the scoop up Cyclone. Okay. Could we see a scoop up Cyclone? Do see the energy attachment, and we're going to see a pass. I had a player I played against who tried to buddy popping out a Shaman. And I was like, no, that doesn't work that way. I know, because I'm playing Shaman in my deck, and it doesn't work that way. It's one of those easy things to forget. As we do see Cypher Maniacs here, probably putting with either the Stadium, they're probably putting the Stadium and the Kyurem on top, and we're probably going to see a Kyurem here, and we're going to see not a board wipe, but we're going to see a pretty massive turn. Not what you want to see. We wanted to see this Desi do well. 1-1. But, I mean, you could always hope they prize both Kyurems. Start them. We're now back down to Elecanth. Not much else left in the hand. We Decidueye. Yeah, at this point. Alakazam play find tournaments for beginners. Well, that's a hard thing. Because most of the tournaments are very high skill. Like, every one of them is very, very competitive. Let's check out Zesty. Like, if you want a good overall experience to start, I would 100% say mine. But that's me, one part of me going, hey, yeah, I'm so great, blah, blah, blah. But also part of it is, like, there's a reason why my tournaments have so many players. Suzanne, thank you for the follow. Well, I keep screwing up. I don't know what is up with my. I need the whole thing got shifted. But in general, play.limitlessccg.com is going to be your best bet. Tournaments. And there will be ones that are smaller. There'll be ones that. Oh yeah, no worries. You'll probably hear this late, but I just put a link in the chat. That's to sign up for my tournaments. You just need a play.limitless account. And when you're on that site as well, you'll be able to find other tournaments. Some will be down to like 10, 15 players. Some will be up to 300 plus. And by some being up over 300 plus, this is usually like in here porn. But my tournaments will usually be over 300 plus. And then depending on what the pricing is, some might be over. But players' skills vary the whole way through. Like, you don't know how good or bad your opponent is. Some can be great, some can be really bad. You don't know what kind of deck. We had someone play like in their second tournament recently. Albeit they played a lot on ladder and other things, and they took third. Other people I would recommend, any of the Sunny or Pumpkin Amy tournaments. They happen on Mondays. They happen before mine do. This one I run bi-week. Sunny and Pumpkin Amy run their. I run my Friday tournaments weekly. Those will take 8 hours and run until like 3. But they're fun, and you can find decks, like new stuff. You can play in more competitive setting. You know how well you're going to do. You can see there's a lot to it. Like you're going to probably hit a better mixture of decks than you would on. Because like right now I'm about 1600 ish on PTCG Live, playing about 3 games a day. And today I hit a mega grenade. I hit 3 mega grenades. I beat all 3 because at it. I guess. 3-0's hops. Okay. I'll keep an eye. I need to play more tournaments myself. I'm actually in a streamers tournament here coming up at when am I? When is that? In about 2.5 weeks. I'm in the Sunny Streamer Showdown. It's part of me. Part of it is me trying to get back on that horse. Try to get back instead of just commentary. Actually playing, because I personally have been playing over 20, on again, off again. There you go, Dragonbane. Told you, man. Got it. That's a lot of damage. And okay. Is Zesty here just Hariyama KO the Pheasantipity and put the energy onto the other blue? Well, while I play, I don't know. I've been playing again. I play a lot of Dragapult Dusknoir, and that's what since Gardevoir rotated. MDG, so did I, but I didn't play. I didn't challenge him. Beat him earlier. Oh, that was what he wasn't on Mega Greninja. He was on regular Greninja. I played against a lot of Greninjas. It's only to submit my butt, Sunny, for. Dragapult's a popular deck, even in online tournaments. It's still popular. It's easily 20 to 30% of the meta most nights. Tonight it is not. But one of the reasons why I hold these like Monday challenges is I'm like, I want to see. I'm like, this is, if you're going to experiment with a deck, this is the tournament you experiment with a deck. It's low stakes, 7 rounds, no top cut. I just put on, like, commentary wise, I just put on every game I possibly can. It's like, you know what? Are you playing a fun deck? Are you having fun? All right, let's get you on. Maybe I'll try to get the 6-0 versus 6-0 on at the end of the tournament. Not always able to. Try. At this point, the only other thing you should do here is just evolve the Lucario, right? You don't need... There's like nothing else you need to do here. Sorry. They're down 2 prizes. They don't have a Hariyama, but they do have a boss in hand. They do have the Lucario. They have a belt. They do have a premium Power Pro. I think they're at a point they should be able to win the game here. Because, I mean, you've got like 50 outs. I mean, this should be it. I'm a little surprised it didn't involve the Lucario the turn before. Just to make it a more difficult KO. Like, I should have looked if they played Gravity Mountain. Because, well, it wouldn't matter. Gravity Mountain wouldn't matter. But it doesn't matter here anyways. They just win. All right, let's go and check out, see what's doing. Well, they played Briar. Is that it? I wasn't sure what it was. Okay, you know what? See, I should have known that. That is why we look at deck lists. Oh, they do. But they would have to KO with the Ogre Pawn. I didn't even realize that. When did Hydrapple start playing Fire? Archie, mine's not until Saturday. Ooh. See, I had a game like that. Was it today? Or something like that. I knew what my opponent exactly had in hand, and I couldn't find the red card. Could not find the red card. Not there when I need it. How many rounds are there tonight? 7. 7, no cut. I know right now it says like 12:04 a.m. Pacific time for round 7. It will probably be earlier. We're gonna keep having people drop, and things will just keep moving. You know, one of my favorite things though about online tournaments is that we have so many different names. Like we have MDG here 459. Like that's one thing, but then you have someone named like Two Price Pirate, and then you have someone named with a real name, Raul Villanueva. Okay, that makes sense. Or Luke Skywalker. You know, like I wish official events would let us use these names. Like I get what TCG isn't because like, oh, it's in person. Here it is, kind of thing, right? This is a real person, not someone named Wolfie VGC. Like everyone knows Azul is Azul GG, or Mahone is Tricky Jim. Like if I ever got on stream for a regional, I'd love to be called Senior Doom or Doom. I mean, at times my own friends, my own wife has called me. My kids have not. My oldest refused. Yeah, it's SC Armadillo is number 1. Big Mike TCG. All right, right. This is a quick thing for anybody who's looking to get into streaming at any point. Do not put TCG in your name. Do not. All you're doing is limiting yourself for any sort of possible pivots or anything else. It's in a sense putting yourself into a corner before you've even started your career. Pokemon TCG player rate. I mean, at this point, that's all you ever do, right? Dragon Slayer, I mean, that's fair. Like facing Lucario. Well, I mean, you have everything for it, right? You're hitting for weakness. And plus they need to be, you know, aggressive. So that's what we like to call in the industry a free. Well, I mean, it's not exactly. They have ways around. You're gonna if they're gonna put down a Mega Lucario, they might as well just give you the win at that. Like I don't. There's no reason. Like here we go. I'm assuming you're the real Chevy. Because you can trade one prizers better than they can. Where are we waiting on? Oh, we're still waiting on 3. Seriously? Games are we waiting? Zoro Slowking. Okay, I can see that. Metagross Garchomp. Okay, you know what? That would have been a fun one to watch. Mega Dragonite and Zoro. Has anyone else seen an uptick in Mega Dragonite lately? Like, I don't know if someone's been playing it or what, but I've seen an uptick. Right? I've hit it a few times and like I don't know. Yeah, Zesty is number 1 right now. It was just interesting to see. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess there's more of it. Yay! Let's see. I can almost tell you for the streamer showdown I'm in, there's going to be like 5 Lucario. So maybe the play is actually Slowking. The thing is, like, we'll look at Slowking. I've played Slowking, and I just don't feel like I ever sequence it correctly. I just haven't figured out the sequencing with it. Or I start Kyurem. Both Kyurems, and nothing else. Maybe Hops Trevenant, actually. You know what? Kill Spree, everything looking at it, I could do Hops Trevenant. It's doing the whole One Punch Man thing, right? Like this. Well, so like, it also falls into like the kind of decks I've always excelled at. A lot of revenge decks with like one prizers, and I always like second. I've had a weak spot for them. I did when I first started playing. It was fire, but I moved to psychic because my boy Haunter was psychic. He's dark. Oh, looks like we finally. Yep, there we go. Round 3 is done. End round. Go now. It's round 4 is up. All right, let's see who. Zessie, let's see if you hit the Sheppy. You dodged them. You did dodge them. We haven't had Callahan on yet. We haven't had that Luke either. Callahan. It's 2-1. Mega Frostlast versus Rocket Honchkrow again. Luke Skywalker is up against Lucario. MDG. Their Dragapult is up against Big Mike and Mario. Okay, I have to see this. I'm sorry. I always have to watch this. You may be like, why, dude? Why? Because I want to see every chance for Marty's Grimmsnarl to lose. Every single chance. You might be like, okay, dude, well, that's a little scary or something. I go, because it ruined my 2 regionals a year. And because it kept me out day 2 in Vegas, and it absolutely devastated me in Seattle. So now all it gets is my ire and my spite and my like, okay, you know what? I will find a way. And like, since it lost its Devo and everything, I keep beating it, and I'm so happy. Callahan, I saw your match because I was like, Ray, I'm okay, yeah, let's get Callahan on. It's a fun deck. And I saw you're up against Rocket's Honchkrow again, and I went, oh yeah, no, that's not a good matchup at all. So I just quietly whistled my way away. Maybe we'll get you on next round as long as no power until Rocket's Honchkrow again. Callahan, that happens. I had a League Cup where there was 4 festival leads in it, and I hit all 4. Yeah, I figure because you don't trade fairly, you don't trade well with the pricing, right? I'm going to schedule a whole bunch of the tournaments here, probably the next few days, including the next challenges. Sign up for the challenges early, even if you don't know if you are able to play or not, just to secure a spot. Can't repair. Well, I mean, technically there is a way, but I think after you place down those Dun spars, yeah. It's time to put the risky ruins. If you hit a third haunch, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. Badoo on Badoo violence. I still haven't even used my IR Badoos. Like at this point, I'm going to play a deck with like 2 Badoos, even if they don't even play Badoo in it for like a cup or a regional, just so I get something out of buying the IR. Even though yes, they are very pretty, and yes, they are. Oh, we have an issue. Wow. Well, that's a first. Haven't had that in a while. I haven't had a player swear out another player like in a few weeks, so it's kind of weird. What's up, Gazer Beam? I'm sorry, but your boys. Oh, you're the one running the Empoleon with the Dun sparse. Like, I know some people are wondering like how that fully functions. Oh man, on Fair Stamp, come on. I've seen it coming. Hey, it might happen. I mean, on Friday you missed your rounds. You still came out what 7-2, 6-2. Opponent conceded. Dun, dun, dun. So we have the MDG. Let's see. Let's go Luke Skywalker. I'm trying to remember who they were playing. Oh, that Lucario. Oh, wow. 77%. Jeez, I haven't even updated it. Well, it's an odds thing as it is. Like, you usually hit stuff. Oh, what happened? You keep playing. Like, practice is always practice. Yeah. What energy I need. Hammer is, oh my god. Hammer is something I have no idea. All right. Let us check out where all our standings are at. Still going on that we have. So, done. Bang. Still going. Let's get this game. Looks like very close to winning though. He busts his orders here into the monkey. Monkey. Okay, that's game. All right. Dude, beating Grimm is always the best. I will always cheer on people. All right. I was going to ask, has anyone else ever worked with jank mats? Like put an order through for them? I've got a bunch of playmats I need to ship. I put an order in like a month ago and they have not given me anything. Like I can't find out where they are. I can't find what's happening. Nothing. I actually have a couple mats from them I'm trying to wait on. They've never really given me anything wrong, but this almost feels like a little like Inked Gaming recently. Where Inked like went off the rails and made it really bad. I have just no idea what's going on. They're based in Georgia, so I'm asking anybody who's in Georgia about them. I might have to go. Just say, don't like your playmat. Might have to go. But As we wait here, let's go ahead and update our standing, see where everything's at. See, like, playmat producers are all over. It's a lot of them just are drop ship. Drop ship from like China kind of thing. So we have double Slow King on top right now, double Dragapult Dusknoir, a Crustle, and a regular Dragapult right there as your 4-0s. And then that should be what? 1, 2, 3. Is there any more 4-0s? Are we going to have an odd number? Because that would be 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Huh. That's weird. Are we just going to end up with a weird number tonight? No. Oh, there it is. King Heracross and Itchy Pete. Okay. There it is. See how Heracross's game's going. Ooh. Against the Alakazam. I remember King Heracross is playing a style of that's where I'm looking. Roll. Like they could Ruffian here, they could Rosic. There could be like just no damage left out there. We could see Ober. That into an ad. Oh, okay. Waiting on 6 matches. Always a hard thing. What's Crustle played against? They beat the Alakazam. Okay. Do they have no issue there. Right. Sorry, dealing with something. We had more judge calls this round than we've had in a while, which is just such with air balloon. Okay. Oh, see, they won. Look at that Cubchoo, MVP. Oh, Dragon Slayer. I looked at it earlier. Under Okay. Wasn't Napoleon's power again? Prevent all offense. Yeah, I don't know what was up with this round. A lot of judge calls, but a lot of stuff that was very quick. So I'm just like fully wondering like what is like what your win conditions are, like what are you trying to set up with this? Yeah, Sham not for us to get like another card like Shaman to block damage counters, I think it's going to be a let us find a game here as we're going. Do have see bees, not the bees. Not the bees. Okay, let's see if Dr. Callahan hit it. They hit. They didn't hit Honchkrow. Okay. We're gonna go watch Dr. Callahan. Thankfully, not that. I don't even remember the last time we had a single prize like bitch block. Prevent counters. I don't know if we've ever had that. I mean, Dun's a really good draw. I always feel like normal types get the best draws every time. They're using the Philippe like a welder kind of deck. That looks like the game is a go. Let's go ahead and check it out. Everything's going. Sorry, I've also been a little distracted because like I am trying to find that shipping thing, and I'm like spamming the company about it. Where's my mat? Where's my mat? Where's my the playing meta is, I hate to put it one way, playing meta is trying for results. And can it make you a better player? Yeah, it can. But also playing meta is, if it doesn't make you happy, don't play meta. There's nothing in this game with this games that say you need to play a meta. It comes down to like, are you just looking for results, or are you looking for have fun and be a player? I know some players have a really good time playing just straight off meta decks. That's all they do. Like, we're watching Dr. Callahan here. They're playing a Mega Frostlass Dunsparce deck. This is off meta. But they play it a lot and they have fun with it. And they go through and they. So don't give up like on a meta deck, like off meta. It just takes a little bit. Keep working it out, keep figuring it out, figure out your matchups. How do you want a prize map? How do you... Yeah, just play a deck you like. Who cares? Like, I'm looking at like Fridays. Okay, Fridays was bad. We had a lot of stuff. But we had Mulbert, who was playing Mega Greninja with a full Dragapult line in it. You know, and then like another person put up is the Francesco, I forget his full name, but the Metafy guy. Everyone knows him as the Metafy guy. He plays his deck all the time. He thinks it's great. It's what he wants to play. And you know what? Good for him. Having your deck and wanting to play it. Like, I played a Solgaleo Zoroark deck. Wow, that was off meta, but it was a lot of fun. It's something I played. I didn't care it was off meta. I remember being a guy with it. He was like, how the hell did you beat me? I'm like, well, I don't know. I had fun with it. I knew what I needed to do. Oh, see, that would have been a cool one to see too. Hobstation versus Obstrev. I've been trying to get Dr. Callahan on for like the last 2 rounds. He hit 2 auto losses. Record your matches, actually, if you can. Go back and watch them. See where you made the misplays. Like, I had Dragonbane earlier. It was like, okay, I already saw what I misplayed. This is what I did. They were even talking about in chat. Like, I was kind of like, oh God, you need to do this. You need to do that kind of thing. You got Gengar that. Well, okay, here's the. Anyways, because I was thinking about this. Why does almost every Uber logo look just weird. Where they all kind of start looking the same, but that's logo design. Every logo design starts off with like Helvetica, and you go from there. Now that Mega Gengar SIR, I've wanted that card forever. I like Mega Gengar. I will never own that. I don't think it's worth $1,000. I think the art is good. But I don't think Gengar cards deserve to be $1,000+ cards. I don't think Moonbryon should be $1,000+ card. At least not at this point. I sold a Lovebirds card for over $2,000. Even then, I felt like I was committing like robbery. Design wise, I think the Gengar VMAX is better of the two. Like if you're looking for it, even then that's like overpriced. I would say definitely a lot of the Pokemon cards in general, even with great art, are overpriced right now. Part of it is also me being salty about not being able to get Haunter SIR because it came in the Mega Gengar box. And people bought it up, and it's just way too pricey for me. It's the only one of the SIRs of Ghastly Haunter Gengar I'm missing in my set. It disappoints me. And we'll definitely say the choice of colors on it, the orange playing in the background, the SIR here, the Mega Gengar, makes it look like there's an explosion behind it, and it's too cool. Ooh, Dun Sparse game pulled up. That's going to be at this point. Dr. Callahan cannot be putting down anymore. Any more small Pokemon. He doesn't have an easy way of healing it. I did. If you check out doom-gaming.com, sponsor alert. I did do a put down the surfing beach. Oh wait, no, they just went. This is the Mega Gengar card if people are wondering what it looks like. Like they are still printing the set. So why is this card over $1,000? Like I said, like Lovebirds to me even made me feel like it was at least that card had been out of print for like 7 years. Also, just looking at this card real quick, I'm gonna open it up a little bit bigger. The texture works really cool. Coming in with the brush strokes here, give a little bit of extra texture. Really cool. Let's see who active. Drop people. Drop, 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 drop. You're just moving through this round. Yeah, the judge was good. Let's look up Gengar VMAX, though. A Gengar VMAX is out of print. Not as far out of print, but it's out of print, so I can see it being there. But this is like overall, I think is better. But also, I won't lie, I kind of like so-so. Those art. Have they done anything recently? Okay, they've done a few things. Nothing. I just wish the site had a dark mode. Actually, does it have a dark mode? And I just don't see it. It's like if you look at this, a valuable. Didn't that win a regional or IC? It won a regional. It actually won the first regional back from COVID. And I'm trying to remember who played. It was the 2022-2023 season. No. I remember it was like Toronto. It wasn't the one Piper won. Or the multiple ones. Lock Lex or yeah, you know what we can always look up? You can always look up a card and find out what it won. Yeah, it was Salt Lake. There you go. And it was Arceus Gengar of all this. With my boy Barrel. Like, out of it's amazing to think how many of these cards were reprinted and how many weren't. What was this attack in? Oh, right. Fear and Panic was pretty good. But Suicune Ludicolo was another fun deck. Yeah, March 2022. Oh, same here, Spectral. I went out of my way to find it. Oh, right. Kevin took 12th in that one. I forgot he got that far. Night, Zessie. Sorry, Kevin's a friend of mine. I forgot he got that far. And then Portland was his next big one. I didn't play in the POG. I should have. Oh, Zorogarb? This was a expanded regional. I played it at a similar list. I didn't do so well though. Like, Zorogarb was, you're using this as much as you could. You would use this. You use it to put on the Garbodor. And then you would discard it after your opponent's turn. So they would be without abilities because of the Garbodor. Because it wouldn't be considered a Pokemon in play, it was considered a Pokemon tool. So you'd have to follow it. So the Garbotoxin didn't affect Klefki, so it affect your opponent for a turn, and then you'd be able to Zoro your own self. And then you had Trash Avalanche and other things. This is the one that got me my Limitless page right here, where I took 14th. With Zacian ADP. Yeah, boy. I'm guessing you're Callahan Fleming. Zacian ADP, if you check the rules of the Twitch, which I haven't updated, like, is a deck we're not supposed to talk about because at the time, if you thought Dragapult was hated or Gardevoir was hated, Zacian ADP really up there. Luke Metal was kind of fun. I stopped playing Luke Metal when I was playing in a Azul sub tournament, his Rats tournament, and I absolutely got donked. Oh no, I was playing Dragapult against it, and then like something else happened with it. Toad's cruel. See, I need to play more Zoroark. That's probably what I should play for the streamer thing. So get more Zoroark in, play that. All right, we're just waiting on 4 matches. Let's see who we have left. Oh, MDG still playing. Jump down there and find out how their games go. What's up, Gazer? It was very toxic times. It's one of those things where you come in and you're like, you don't know how well you had it. Players Cup 1. Oh my god, I'm so pissed I streamed that because I got stream sniped. So I got top 16 North America Players Cup. I remember who I all beat. Like, I don't remember where if you can still check. I wish I could find the Players Cup stream I did, because there were some really good plays I did in it, but that is lost media. That is. They freeze. Boss's orders. GG, this game's over. That just leaves, hey, Luke Skywalker. People were streaming the whole time and I wasn't able to go watch them. Oh, wait, Luke Skywalker finished too. They won. Cool. Cool. Because I want to see the bracket again. Later, Dragon Slayer. Let's see who our current. Wait, was it over? I thought MDG had lost there. I'm not wrong, am I? I thought they lost. Oh, they hadn't. You're right. I was looking at the wrong pricing. Kill Spree. I thought they were down to, their opponent was down to one prize. Yes, we do have Jack in the Box where I live. It's not that good. It's overpriced for what it is. Now we also just got our second Raising Canes, and I finally got a chance to get it up here, and it wasn't as good as I remember it from Texas. The 3 taco combo is it got really expensive, like for some reason. Six is up. Let's go ahead and get ourselves going. Okay, to be honest, the Ultimate Cheeseburger is their best thing. If you're going to get anything, that's what you're looking for. All right, we're gonna watch MDG for real this time because they're up against Bees, and I want to see them play against. We haven't had Bees on tonight. Dr. Bees. See, right now, every burger place disappoints me. There has been no burger place right now that I've been like super excited for. The tacos are like 99-cent tacos, and that's what you should expect. Oh, they changed their site. I don't have In-N-Out near me, so I live in Seattle, and it's not up. Like the closest I think is Vancouver, which is still like a 2-hour drive. I have like completely given up on like casting these. Dragon Man, I need to look at who you're up against. Have I had In-N-Out? No, I haven't, and it's one of those things I want to do. One of the things, if I go to Vegas again, is there's supposed to be an In-N-Out in Vegas I want to go to. Like, I made the decision. I was like, either I do Vegas or I do Worlds. And the rumor is Vegas is in November again. And I'm like, there's no way. Oh my God, this could be over. I went to like steakhouses and fancy Japanese restaurants there. Everyone told me you need to find like the greasy burger joints. Like on like there's like on whatever it was called. Fremont Street. There's like a burger place like right off Fremont Street. It's really cheap and it's that Buddy Buddy Poffin was a I really am sad here. I can't find anything about like the Players Cup like brackets or anything. Like I know Natalie Miller won, or Azul won 3, Alex Szymanski won 4, and Zach Lesage won 2. It's not happening with the VGC where the Players Cup 3 per winner got disqualified. Yeah, like I can't find anything. Because when it goes to the finals, start.gg. Oh, that was all qualifier. I don't know if chat. I'm like, what's history? Oh, we'll see a judge here. Do you put down the risky ruins? No, there's no reason to put down risky ruins here at this point. Horus is in. They've got roll waiting on the bench. You find your Dragapult, which is even better. Who did I play in? Oh, that's one where I beat Chip. Jeez. Oh, that hurts. That is some pain. Does MGG play? Just when they play 3, so I mean, there's still a possibility we could get. Gazer, are you going to go to Vegas again? If we ever find out when everything is? Oh. Good cards. Oh my god. Do they announce next season's location at Worlds? No, they actually usually announce it now. That's the problem. They've at least announced the first few months already. That's been the issue. Hey, oh, it would be nice with that crushing hammer. We'll take it. All right, let's see if any other games are still gone. We're just going to start jumping from table to table. We'll find out, and I'll bring them on as we're going. Taco. Their game is over. They beat the Camerupt. Skywalker. Still playing. Yeah, Dragon Man, we literally stepped in to see it happen at the last. We update the standings. See where. I do wish. Really do wish. What's up? Okay, so we know our 2 6-0s are Ryan A with Krutzel versus Oofaloof with Dragapult Dusknoir. Do have what our technical final. I didn't see where that was. So weird how bright this is. I didn't even change the names, and it's still the same matchup we saw last. My mic's cutting in and out. That's kind of weird. It might also be because I'm not aiming my face directly at it. I keep looking off to my side monitor, which I should not be doing. But thank you for bringing that up, Gunna. Yeah, it's if I actually speak towards my mic instead of away from it, it will actually pick up everything. Like, I don't know. Let's look at the Dragapult Dusknoir list. What did they? What's their best out? Their best out is the Dusknoir. You get the Dusknoir to attack, usually fine. Usually, but you have to be able to set it up. They're playing 4 Crushing Hammer in this. Yes, please. I'm going to go copy this list right now, and I'm going to go put this live. And I think I know what I'm going to play between meetings at work. Also, by the time of the stream, I usually start like slowing down. We're gonna look at this stack, and we're gonna take a fun look to it. And we'll bring Dragonbane in, the last one. End the night, begin the night. So goodbye, MC Hammer. Bye, FC. Import. Like, I'm trying to figure out how it functions with Crushing Hammers, but you know what? I don't care. I just want to play Crushing Hammer again. I like playing Dusknoir over regular Slowpoke. So what? There you go. I mean, it's even got 2 Darkness Energy in there. Yeah, take notes. Take notes. Also, I am sorely disappointed. Oh, you can. I was gonna say, I'm sorely disappointed you can't craft Generations Energy. You can. Oh, looks like the round is done. Let's go ahead and pair up our last round here. Get done tonight. Round 7 is up, and we will get a game on. Let's see who Dragonbane's lining up against. Why are people still setting off fireworks? They are lined up against Neon Lightning and their Greninja deck. So I feel like I've been putting Greninja on, at least on Fridays. Right, here we go. All right, would you see a mulligan turn here? A lot of Archaludons. Yes, that is Archaludon in this Hobbsation deck. And a little bit of energy acceleration, a little free retreat with the baby Archaludon. Put a metal energy on any of your metal Pokemon. Because America. Yeah, and also we live right by a Native American. I mean, there's like and you can get fireworks year whatsoever. So even with non 4th of July times, we still have fireworks. We have one of our neighbors, every time the Seattle Seahawks win, they set off a single like concussive blast. One boom, right? Every time. And it was really great this season considering we won the Super Bowl. That a Pat Rat? I don't think we've seen Dragonbane miss a secret box yet. Well, we just see the Greninja go down, and there's some damage there. Oh, hey, look, it's our friend Staryu. And the Grand Tree, but, well, you know what? Okay. You get Grand Tree into the Duskull, into Dusknoir, maybe attack something, but you're not really attacking anything this turn. Maybe you're seeing a... Nope, we're going to see there. We're going to see Dusclops probably below up here. Does Patrat stop Dusclops, Dusknoir? I have no idea. I have never actually played Patrat. We literally have not had Patrat in format for quite a while, and tonight's like the first night. Damage counters on each Pokemon can't be moved to other. No, it does nothing. But it does prevent Monkey Door. Always gotta double check. Always. Yeah, it's just trying to be sure. Because there's too many times I've seen a card, I've looked at it, I thought I've understood it, and then hey, guess what? I didn't. And you know what? That happens. I think the biggest thing is being able and always not just able, always being willing to sit and ask questions about how a card works. Because if you don't understand it, then all you're going to cause is issues. Or you call a judge and run online tournaments. And, wait, why did this card function this way? I don't actually understand either. Then I ask chat and I go all together, go, oh, that's why. It still irks me. I remember hearing about at the juniors level, a judge allowed Dedenne GX to be played with the equivalent of Path to the Peak of the Tower Station. Saying it only affected Pokemon in play and that the Dedenne wasn't in play. It's coming from the hand. It was a weird ruling, and a lot of people were very disappointed. It was just a bad. I digress. That was Power Plant. Yeah. That was years and years. Station does hit the Frostlass for weakness, correct? No, or it did, but just not enough for a single hit. But I mean, they can still pull it out here. The wall. I always wonder if they're going to come up with like. All right, Chad. This is just a general question. Do you think the designers are afraid to print more healers? It sometimes to me feels like they're afraid of making like a really good, like an overly good heal. Maybe I'm wrong. They probably don't make a really good overly heal because they're afraid of like control decks becoming. Something about control decks being the Sith. I'm the last prize. And we see the concession. Sad. Okay, let's keep on moving down. Let's see who else we got going. So we still have Luke Skywalker. Looks like still playing. Let's see how their game is going. They are up against King Heracross. Okay, this is that control deck King Heracross has been playing tonight. He did lose to Russell, which surprised to be honest. No, I just think they just hit what they needed. It wasn't a bad game per se. It was just sometimes the opposing player has all the answers. And then sometimes your opponent plays Marty's Grimmsnarl. And you go, come on, man. It's not funny. Neon Lightning, thank you for the follow. Now this is the hard part. We're going to see an impound here. So the question is, how do you respond? Heavy on items. Can't move your Pokemon. I will definitely say Dragon Maid, even this applies. Sometimes it's too easy to get too focused on what one play that's all you need. And sometimes there might have been another play. I didn't see it, but it might be worth to go back and watch the VOD and see if there was maybe another one you could have took. Oof, no problem. I try on Mondays to host these bi-weekly. It's my own job. Like, I have to work. Exit. Probably know in advance. And that's been one of the biggest critiques about running the Monday tournaments. I'm inconsistent, but it's just like work. So I'm trying to be more consistent with when hey, if you have a chance on Fridays are always available. Friday tournaments are ran every week. No issues right. I've even made it like very obvious to my own. Oh, we need like coverage on Friday night. Nope. Not that we have much coverage on stuff on considering. I work a lot of print stuff, and print stuff doesn't get shipped on weekends. So Dragon Maid, you see, like, but that's the thing. Like, you find the misplays and you figure out what to do with them. Like, how do I fix my mistakes? How do I make myself better? Oh, we got fusion flip here. They did hit the timer. Heads. Flip happen. Keep pushing my mic down. I apologize. Ah, yes. That's the hard part is like you see the Frostlass and you're like, okay, what, how do I play my hand down? What is the best thing I could do? How do I prevent from taking an easy KO? Something like Joey. So King Heracross, take the concession. I'm going to keep an eye on there. I think that's everybody, and we're almost done with the tournament here. We are down to our last matchup. That might have actually been our last matchup. They might still be recording. Let us see. No, our last one is Electrix versus Jen Shen, which doesn't matter because we do have our 7-0 tonight, and our 7-0 is Ufoloff with the Dragonbolt Dusknoir with the hammers. I did copy this list. I am going to play as much as I can. And because I want to check it out, I want to know how Hammers fits into this and just give it a shot. I mean, Hammers are good. Like, it made the Dragonbolt matchup for me much better. You know, I'm not going to lie. Take it. Take it every time. Oh, hey, look, actually completed. There you go. This is your winning list tonight. Play it, don't play it. I don't know. I'm done. We're just going to call it for a night. I'm not seeing anyone on the I know raid. I'm hopefully going to play it. I hope it's going to. I have a secret like thing for Hammered. So I will be back Friday. I should have a co-caster. We'll have a new tournament. It will be our last one in the Chaos Rising format. And then the week after that, we will move on to the Pitch Black format. If you are sign up now, Fridays has unlimited spots, and I should have all the Pitch Black starting this week. Again, thank you for everyone who came out and played, and I will see you on Friday.